Hey guys, infiniteJIRACHI here, and I just got my 3DS. Was really pumped to get this. It only just came out today in Australia, which is the 31st of March, the last day, April tomorrow. So yeah, I traded my DSi XL in for it, which they gave me $200 credit at EB Games. They also, if anyone wants to go get one from them, they will match any other price. That includes with the trade-in. They'll do the trade-in for $200 with your DSi XL. I think DSi fetches $150, so yeah, it's definitely a good deal to get. I suggest anyone who's got one upgrade because they're backwards compatible, so even if you're not into the 3DS launch titles, there's not that many good ones, you can get it now with that deal, because I don't think that deal will be around forever, and then play your old games until some good games come out on this one. So it's all backwards compatible. It's region locked for 3DS games. If you bought it in Australia, UK games will work because we're the same region, so it's not like you can't still use online if you can find some cheaper prices from UK sellers. I think they sell them for about $10–20 cheaper, I've noticed, on eBay, if you go through UK. What else was I going to say? Yeah, so like I was saying, they'll match the price as well as do the trade-in. They'll match. The cheapest price I've found is $288, and that is at Kmart in New South Wales and Queensland. I know that for sure. In their latest catalogue. So if you've got the catalogue, take it into EB, and they'll match. The reason that EB is better for me is because the warranty, you don't have to go through Nintendo. You get a year to go through replacement through EB. So say you've got like a dead pixel or yellow tinged screen, which I've heard a few people getting in the US, or if it dies within a year, as long as it's not mistreated, just take it back to EB. They'll replace it then and there on the spot. If they can deem that it is faulty, they'll send it away to Nintendo. I think Nintendo credits them. So when you buy from Kmart and places like that, I think you have to deal directly with the manufacturer, which is Nintendo, which can take, a couple of weeks sending away, and then sometimes they'll say, hey, it's your fault, so here's a bill for the repairs if you want it. So that people got stuck doing that. So that's definitely a reason why I say to go EB. Game is another good store, but I wanted to go through them originally, but they won't match prices with the trade. They'll only match price if you don't do the trade, and they won't do $288. They said that's below cost for them, which I don't know if that's true or not. But anyway, yeah, so that's a really good deal. If you go into, it's only $88 out of your own pocket if you bring in your DSi XL. So yeah, well, let's get this underway and open up the box. I've also got 3 games to unbox with this as well. As you can see, I got the Aqua Blue. It says it there, Aqua Blue. There's the back if anyone's interested. You get the console, obviously, charger, the cradle, charger, the AR cards, 2GB SD, that's nice to include that, so you have to go get your own. And the extendable stylus. There's the side, if anyone's interested in the box. Aqua Blue. They only have black ones left at game, so EB was the only one I could get the blue one. I ordered it a week ago. So there you have your Club Nintendo, a booklet on how the Mii Plaza works, the AR cards. I haven't really looked into how these work yet. Instruction manuals, nothing really exciting in there. Telling you not to use it while you're driving. These are backwards compatible with the S, like I said, but they aren't backwards compatible with Game Boy Advance, like the DSi's won't either. DS Lite's the only DS that plays Game Boy Advance games. So there you have the charger. That's the Australian charger. I think the American one folds on itself. The DS, 3DS, sorry. And the cradle, which is something really cool. I think they did this time, because you can play it. While it sits in the cradle. Slot goes in there, the charger goes in there. I'm not sure what that bit's for. Flips back and forward. So I think that's everything. They also chucked in some free screen protectors, which is nice. Now we have the DS. Really, really nice aqua blue colour. Looks awesome. It's actually two-tone, or three-tone, sorry. You got the mid aqua, you've got this sort of dark, glassy aqua. You can't really define the difference on this camera, I'm noticing. Oh, there you can. You can definitely see lighter, mid, and darkest is at the top there. Like I said, it's a really nice reflective top. So there's the back there. Also really nice and shiny. Fingerprint magnet maybe. We have the side. So the side there with the wireless and the 3D slider, I think you can see there. There's the two cameras, and I think that one's, I'm not sure what the third little hole there is. There's the SD slot, volume up and down. Got it as a slider. I preferred the buttons they had on the DSi XL with the up and down buttons, but anyway, slider's okay. There's the infrared. The stylus comes out the top here. It's an extendable stylus. Obviously the slot for the games, then you've got your charger slot. It's good they've got the wireless switch so you can save battery. This is the thing I'm really, really excited about, is the analog stick for aiming. It's just much better than the D-pad. So the analog stick's awesome. You've got your home, select and start touch buttons. Your obviously touchscreen down the bottom, power, and your usual AV. The 3D slider here, so you can actually have the 3D at different levels depending on how your eyes handle them. Some people might experience nausea from having it up fully all the time. Let's see, is the SD card? Yep, the SD card's already inside. So let's have a look at what brand this thing is. It's a Toshiba. I don't know if they're all Toshibas. It's a Toshiba 2GB SD. So I think that's everything. You've got your inner cam at the top there. Don't know how well you can see that with the reflecting. Yeah, there you go. And obviously your speakers. That's your 3D. It's actually a wider screen at the top than the touchscreen at the bottom is. It's a very, very nice looking console. So yeah, then we have the cradle. How it sits in there. Have it charging. So obviously, so you can still slot your games in. That's why that's there, I assume. And supposedly you can still play while it's in the cradle. Oh yeah, you've also got your shoulder buttons at the top here. It's nice. So lastly, let's look at the games that I picked up when I got the console. It took me a long time. I read lots of reviews to decide which game I was going to get. After much contemplation, firstly, in order of my preference probably, Ridge Racer. Ignore the price sticker because I actually made EB match the prices of other stores, so they always have the highest prices possible on the actual games, but if you see them cheaper anywhere, just hit them up and they'll match for you. This was $48.85 in Australia, matching Big W's deal, because if you buy the console, they do this and a few other games for $48. Second is PES 2011 3D. No online feature, it's a pain in the butt, but otherwise it got really good reviews. And I wanted to try the analog stick out. I think this is a pretty good game for testing that. Also racing as well will be good for testing that. And supposedly the 3D in both of these games is really good. So looking forward to trying these. And lastly, the one that I wanted the most, which is I think what a lot of people's main want for the 3DS launch games, is Street Fighter 4 Super 3D Edition, or Super Street Fighter 4 3D Edition, sorry. Oh yeah, they did PES for 55 and this one for 55 too, which is the cheapest price I found in Australia retailers. So yeah, definitely try these games out. I might have some gameplay footage coming up. I'm not sure. It's sort of lackluster on camera because this is only obviously a 2D monitor you'll be watching this on, and the camera's not able to see the 3D. You have to. Yeah, it goes like that. See, that's 3D on, and it looks weird for you, and then it looks normal. So it's a much higher resolution top screen, I've noticed. So comes with the camera. It actually takes 3D photos. I'm not sure what the 3DS sound, maybe just music, playing music. Mini Maker. Mini Plaza, which I think uses Street Pass. AR games, which are cards that you use with the camera. Makes things pop out actually in reality, so the camera will show whatever you're pointing it at, and you can use the cards to make things like that does in the picture come out and be displayed in real time in 3D. Not sure what face rate is, but it looks really funny. I think you take photos with faces of you and your friends and use them in mini games, this looks like, I'm not sure. Your activity log, I guess it will show what games you play, so your parents can check up on you. Download, and your system settings. Let's try Ridge Racer. The cartridges look pretty much the same except they're a grey colour. I think the DS one's varied anyway, but most of them are black or a dark grey. They have that little tab that sticks out the top, that's the only real difference. Otherwise they look pretty much the same as the DS one. As you can see, Ridge Racer, it's got like in a toy box, it's pretty cool. As I said, the graphics are pretty good, but to really get the advantage of the system you have to play it in 3D, and you can only see the 3D effect in person.
On the grid and ready to go. The tension before the race is getting me. 3, 2, 1, go!
As you can see, pretty good graphics.
What's wrong? Engine trouble? 3 laps to go.
Able to see the 3D, you have to see it with your naked human eye. Seeing it in person is what made me want the console. You have to see it in person. So track down a friend that's bought it, family that's bought it, whatever. Also, if you have eye vision problems or lazy eye, something like that, you might be disappointed because I think it doesn't work on people with certain eye problems. But yeah, like I said, maybe test one out before you buy one, because you'll either know if you like it or you don't. So thanks for watching guys, and stay tuned for more Pokemon pack openings and all that sort of stuff. Catch you later.